The Artifacts of Mount Independence and the Stories They Tell. A series of brief explorations of Revolutionary War artifacts from Mount Independence on Lake Champlain in Orwell, Vermont.
Greetings and welcome to Mount Independence, Vermont State Historic Site, located in Orwell, Vermont. I'm Paul Andriscin. I'm one of the site interpreters here, and today we're going to be talking about smoking pipes made out of clay. And this was a very common activity. It wasn't as prevalent here as it was other places for a couple of different reasons. First of all, the pipes were very expensive, and tobacco was very expensive, and there are no really nearby growing areas, although there's certain places in Connecticut where you can grow tobacco, but again, not a very easily found commodity, much unlike it would be in Virginia or someplace farther than south. But what we do have is some pipe stems that are here and some bowls and some very interesting pieces. Now, pipes have been made roughly since the early 1600s, when tobacco became very popular in England, and these were made by different clay manufacturers, and they would make the pipe stems by rolling clay and inserting a wire into it so they could take the wire out after it was kilned, and therefore you would be able to draw the smoke through the stem. As the technology became more advanced, the stems became, the holes in the stems became smaller. So as we see here, I have a 5/64 drill bit, and according to my chart here, 5/64, the diameters of the holes from 1710 to 1750, these pipes were made. So I have a few different pieces here that this 5/64 drill bit fits right in. Therefore, it dates the pipe from 1750 up to 1750, which is about the time when the Carillon would have been made over on the New York side from here. So it's possible that they were brought here and dropped. It is also possible that they survived that long, but being so fragile, it's kind of hard to believe that they did last that long. These others, this is a 1/16 drill bit, and these diameters were made from 1750 until 1800. As you see, this drill bit fits right in there. It's a smaller hole, therefore we know that it was made after that. These other stems and bowls are the same. The 5/16 drill bit is too big to fit in there. The 1/16 does. There's some other interesting pieces here as well. Right here in this small piece here, there is a design that looks like a feather, and there was more to it than that. It's called the Prince of Wales design, and many manufacturers in England used those as it was a very popular motif. So almost all the pipes that were used here were made in England or the Netherlands. The Netherlands did not use the Prince of Wales motif. And this pipe stem here, we can only assume there's no motif on this at all. It is completely devoid of any kind of design that I can find on here at all. Would have been on the side of the bowl as opposed to the front from the photos I've seen. So my guess is that may be a pipe that was made in the Netherlands, but although I'm not positive on that. The pipe itself, this is a replica, so I can take my gloves off here. The pipe itself is a useful device in other ways too. They're very fragile. The stems, however, were fairly long. This was one of the smaller ones. There was one known as a church warden pipe, where the stem was sometimes up to 2 feet long. And this was a communal pipe that would have been shared at a tavern. And what you would do is you would smoke the pipe, then you would snap off part of the stem and throw it away so the next person could use the pipe. And they got shorter and shorter as they got useful. There was also another term, when it got really close and got small, it was known as a nose warmer, for obvious reasons. We don't find as many here as we probably should, but then again, where our outpost is, maybe it was just the officers who were smoking. We really don't know for sure, but this is what we have for pipe stems. Thank you very much.